Welcome. Dear learner, in this lecture we have to see looping statement. Looping is a very important while writing the program. Looping is there is a set of instruction or a statement that executed repeatedly until particular condition is satisfied. So while considering looping, there are different types of statement or loops. In this lecture, we have to see do while loop, for loop, then nested while loop and nested for loop. So looping is a sequence of a statement will be executed until some condition for the termination of the loop is satisfied. Okay, that is, it is a sequence of a statement will be executed until some condition for the termination of a loop is satisfied. Okay, the loop has two segments. First is the body of the loop. It is the set of statements which are to be executed till the condition is satisfied. It is a set of a statement or set of instruction. It is the body of instruction which is executed until the condition is satisfied. The next is the control statement. Okay, the statement which will check the condition and direct the program to execute the body till the condition is true. Okay, when the condition is false, then the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, there are two types of a loop. First is a entry control loop, or we can say that top tested loop, and second is a exit control loop or bottom tested loop. So in flowchart, first flowchart is an entry control loop, okay, or top tested loop. In a top tested loop, first the condition is a check, or the condition we test the expression or condition. If the condition is a false, then the execution of a program goes out from the loop. Okay, but if the condition is a true, then the body of the loop is executed. Okay, and this is carried out up to the test expression is a false, and when the test expression is a false, the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, so first, that is a top tested loop or entry control loop. Second is a bottom tested loop. In this bottom tested loop, the body of the loop is first executed and then test the expression. Okay, test the expression. If the expression is a false, then the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, but if the expression is a true, then again the body of a loop is executed. This is carried out up to which the test condition is a true, and when it is a false, the execution of a program goes outside the loop. So first is a entry control loop or a top tested loop, and second is a bottom tested loop or exit control loop. Okay, in top tested loop, the condition or a test expression is a check initially at the top. Okay, and in bottom tested loop, the first body of the program is executed, then the condition is a check. Okay, or the expression is a test. Okay, now Types of loop or statement. There are generally three types of loop or statement. First is a while statement. Second is a do while statement. And third is a for statement. Now we have to see what is this while statement. Okay, the general form of a while statement is while test condition. Okay, while is a one of the keyword. Okay, the test condition is in two parentheses. Now this is not terminated with a semicolon. Okay, if the condition is a true, the test condition is a true, the body of the loop is executed. But if the condition is a false, then the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, now when we consider the flowchart, first initialize, okay, then test expression, check the condition, okay, or test the expression. If it is a true, the body of the loop is executed. Then there is an increment. Okay, again the execution of a program goes upward. Okay, again the condition is a check. If the condition is a true, again the body of the loop is executed. But if the condition is a false, then the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, so this is very simple while loop. While test the condition. If it is a true, then the body of loop is executed. If it is a false, then the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, here simple program. Program to calculate sum of first 10 number. First main integer. Okay, I is one of the integer and sum which we have obtained is also integer. First consider sum is equal to 0. Okay, I is equal to 1. Our condition is I is less than or equal to 10. So we can use this condition by using while loop. Okay, while I is less than or equal to 10. When this condition is a true, then sum is equal to sum plus I. Now sum is equal to 0 and I is equal to 1. So 0 plus 1. Now increment I. Okay, increment I. Now I became 2. Okay, execution of a program goes again upward. Okay, again the condition is a check. I is less than or equal to 10. Now I is a 2. Okay, which is not less than or equal to 10. So again sum is equal to sum plus I. Now sum is equal to 1. Okay, and I is equal to 2 plus, so 1 plus 2. Now sum became 3. Okay, now I is again incremented by 1. Now I became 3. Okay, now I is not less than or equal to 10. So again this body of loop is executed until I is less than or equal to 10. This condition is true, and when the condition is false or I is greater than 10, then printf, the message display on the screen is the sum is %d. Why %d? Because sum is an integer, comma sum. It is terminated with semicolon /n, means new line. The output of a program, the sum is 55, which is displayed on a screen. Now do while loop. The general form of a do while loop, first do. Okay, then body of loop is executed. Okay, while test the condition. If the condition is true, again do. Body of loop is executed. Again test the condition. If the condition is a false, then execution of a program goes outside the loop. So it is a bottom tested loop. Okay, first body of a loop is executed and after that the condition is a check. So it is a bottom tested loop. Now if we consider the flowchart, then initialize body of loop. The body of loop first is executed, then increment particular integer or something, okay, then test expression or test the condition. If it is a true, again the body of loop is executed, but if it is false, then execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, so very simple. First do, that is body of loop is executed, then test the condition. If it is a true, then execution of a program is goes up. Okay, again the body of loop is executed. This is up to which the condition is a true. Test the condition is a true. When the condition is a false, the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, this is very simple program. Program to illustrate the use of do while. First main, okay, I, integer I, product, PROD, this is also integer. Now initialize I is equal to 1, product is equal to 1. Okay, do. Product is equal to product into I. Now product is a 1, I is a 1. So 1 into 1, 1. Okay. Now I is incremented by 1. I is incremented by 1. Now I became 2. Okay. Now test the condition by using while loop. While I is less than or equal to 10. Okay. Yes. Because I is equal to 2. Okay. Now the execution of a program is goes up. Again the loop or the body of loop is executed. Now product is 1 and I is equal to 2. So 1 into 2, product is equal to 2. Now I is again incremented. I became 3. Check the condition. I is less than or equal to 10. Yes, because I is now 3. Now this is carried out up to which the body of loop is executed up to which the I is less than or equal to 10. When I is greater than the 10, then execution of a program goes outside the loop and the message displayed on a screen by using printf function. The product of a first 10 number is %d, okay, which is in double inverted comma product terminated with semicolon. Okay, printf is a output function. Okay, the output is this program to calculate the product of the first 10 number, that is 1 2 3 up to so on 10. Okay, so very simple. Now nesting of a while loop. If there is a one while loop inside the another while loop, then this is known as a nesting of a while loop. Okay, we can use number of loop inside the loop. Okay, it is known as a nesting of the loop. Okay, example, the program to illustrate nested while loop. Okay, main, first integer I and j, these are two integer. I is considered as a 1, j is considered as a 1. Okay, while, check the condition. I is less than or equal to 5. Okay, if it is a true, then the body of loop is j is equal to 1. Check the condition. J is less than or equal to 5. Okay, if this is a true, print star. Okay, now I is incremented by 1, which is in a loop. Okay, print /n, that is a new line, and j, I is also incremented by 1. In first case, j is incremented by 1, that is j is equal to j plus 1, and in second case, I is incremented by 1, so I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so if we consider the I is less than or equal to 5, the part j is equal to 1, while j is equal less than or equal to 5, this part is executed till I is greater than 5. Okay, again j is less than or equal to 5, then print star and j is incremented by 1. This part is executed till j become greater than 5. So this program contained two nested do while loop. The inner do while execute 5 times for each iteration of the outer while. Note that when the inner loop is executing, it print 1 star each time on the same line after I became 6. This loop exit and the printf take the cursor to the new line. I incremented and the inner loop again get executed 5 times. Okay, so very simple. Now for loop. In a for loop, okay, for loop, this loop we use many times, okay, because it consists of a 3 condition. First is a initialization, second is a test condition, and third is a increment. Okay, for is one of the keyword. Okay, these 3 conditions are in the parenthesis. It is not terminated. For loop is not terminated with semicolon, but the test condition or initialization, test condition and increment, these conditions are separated by semicolon. Okay, so our format is for first initialization, test condition, increment. Then if the test condition is true, then the body of a loop is executed. But if the test condition is false, the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, so first initialize, check the condition, test the expression. If it is a false, the execution of a program goes outside the loop. But if it is true, the body of a loop is executed. It is again incremented by 1. Again check the condition. If it is true, again body of loop is executed. This is carried up to which test condition is satisfied or it is true. Okay. Now, one simple problem. Program to illustrate use of a for loop. Okay, main. Okay. I, integer is I. For I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to 5. I is equal to 1, this is the initialization. I is less than or equal to 5, this is the test condition. I is incremented. Okay, this is the incrementation. Okay, now the for loop is executed till I is less than or equal to 5. I is less than or equal to 5. When I is greater than 5, the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, the condition is true up to which printf, this output function, display the value of I, that is I percentage d, because I is a integer, /n for new line. Okay, so it display the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a screen. Okay, so very simple. For loop in which first is for initialization, second is for test condition, third is for increment. Okay, the for loop is executed up to which, or the body of a loop is executed up to which the test condition is true, and when the condition is a false, execution of a program goes outside the loop. Now nesting of a for loop. Okay, main, consider I, integer I, j and sum. Okay, these 3 are integer. Initial here for loop, I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1. Initialization. then I is less than or equal to 5. Test condition. Plus plus or incremented. This is incrementation. This is a first for loop. Now I is less than or equal to 5. If this condition is true, then second for loop is executed. That is for loop j is equal to 1, j is less than or equal to 5, j is incremented. Okay, this loop, okay, this for loop is executed till I is less than or equal to 5. Okay, when I greater than or equal to 5, then the execution of a program goes outside the loop. Okay, and each time it print star. Okay, because for second for loop again there is a test condition. J is less than or equal to 5, j is equal to 1, initialization, j is less than or equal to 5, that is a test condition, and j is incremented. Okay, print star. Okay, and print the sequence of the star in a new line. Okay, so if we see the output, first star is displayed. Okay, second star, third star, fourth star, 5 star. Okay, 5 star is a display on a screen. Okay, because the I is less than or equal to 5, this condition is satisfied. Okay, now j is less than or equal to 5, this condition is satisfied. For this there 5 star are display on each lines. Okay, so there are 5 lines. Okay, we use /n because so that the star are displayed on a new line. Okay, for each value of I is equal to 1 to I is equal to 5, the inner loop for j is equal to 1 to j is equal to 5 will be executed 5 times. The variables j will take a value from 1 to 5. When j is incremented next time, its value becomes 6 and the inner loop is exit. The print new line will take the cursor to the next line, then the value of I, the control variable of the output loop, will be incremented. If the test condition is true, the program will enter the body of the loop. The variable j will again be initialized to 1 and the loop will executed 5 times. This process will be continued till the test condition became false. Okay, so this is related to nesting of a for loop. Okay, so in this lecture we discuss the different types of a loop, that is top tested loop, bottom tested loop. Okay, then do while loop, for loop, nesting of a while loop, and nesting of a for loop. Thank you.